What's up, folks? I really need to make this so that I'm not like appearing halfway through. The problem is that if I don't crop it, then there's like a little bit up here that you can see. My lens is maybe too wide. But anyway, I'm going to be working on moving my blog page, which is just paginated, all of my blogs, over to my search page. So I'll actually take the current search page and put it where the blog page is right now, because pagination is worthless on blogs. So let's, whoops, my bad. Let's get into this. So a couple of things that I already did, because I was not live streaming at the time. Let's take a look at the diff. So in my Gatsby node, I removed a bunch of stuff for creating these paginated pages. So here I just updated the create blog post pages because that created pagination pages, so I'm not making those pages anymore. And that's like blog/1, blog/2, so it has each of those paginated pages. So getting rid of that entirely, and so therefore I no longer need a pagination template, and I removed that entirely from my templates. I used to have a blog and my writing blog, because fun fact, I am a amateur, I guess, author, and yeah, hobbyist, that's the word I was looking for. I'm a hobbyist author, and so I have a writing blog where I very infrequently write. On my website, you can find it at kenseydodds.com/writing-blog. And so I have a lot of copy paste between some of that stuff. And so yeah, I removed both of those templates, and then this whole create paginated pages function can go away. And then I deleted the pages search, and I'm going to have a redirect. I guess you'll see this in the diff here in a second, but a redirect from search where any query param is forwarded on to blog/query with the query search param. I've got to double check that actually. I just barely played around with the Netlify like redirects file. That's what this is, and I got to make sure that this works. If you don't provide a query search param, because I don't think that I tested that. So you go search. Yeah, that doesn't work. So let me shorten. Let me just fix that really quick. Search, and without a query param, it should just go to search. There we go. We'll update that. And here in just a moment, we should get that redirect working again. Hopefully I didn't throw anybody off who is using that short URL. So search 54321. Yeah, there we go. Good. So we're back in business with that. Search with a query of perf, and that did not work. Oh, maybe the order matters. Okay, this is important. Netlify. Actually, I think I've got the Netlify playground up right here. So, yeah, I've got both of them here. I wonder. I guess it probably doesn't make a difference in this tester which comes first. So I just gotta test it. So let's just swap the order here and see if that fixes our problem. And it'll take a second to deploy. And while it's deploying, I'll just show you some other things. So my search page was just an MDX that renders search screen. I know I could like create a page in the Gatsby node thing and whatever, but I don't want to do it that way. It's just easier to do it with MDX as I have it set up. So yeah, it just imports from the screens and then renders that. And then I moved the match sorter worker and the search screen from screens to components, because now I'm going to use that same component for both the writing and the blog page. So it made more sense to not be in screens, but just components. And in addition to that, I'll show you that because of the way that I'm doing this, I need to parameterize that that search screen. So it's not really a screen anymore. It needs to take some props. So it's just a regular component. So yeah, I didn't really change much in here that I won't show you here in just a second. Yeah, I just need to respond to a text really quick. Okay. Yeah, so then I removed the blog template and the writing blog template, and then, yeah, my redirects updates. So that is all that I've done so far. And with that, let's see if our search thing is going to work. So we go to search, and then we go to search with the query param, and it works. Okay, cool. So the order does matter. And what is that order? The query param one has to come first. So then we go search, and this will take us to blog. And hopefully that works. I think it'll work. I think it'll be just fine. Okay, cool. So here, hold on a second. I just gotta get some information about something. Okay. Okay. Cool. So this is our search component, and the search component, where are we? Yeah, here it is. So we used to have a big long static query here for all of the blog posts, but because I'm using this for both my writing blog and my regular blog, I want to be able to provide the blog posts as a prop, which I'm doing here now. Yeah, and here is the blog screen. But I wanted to check something because for each one, here, let me show you the pages. That'd probably be kind of interesting. So here, if we go to the blog, this is the blog, and it has like a little, like the first pieces or the first couple characters of what the post says. And most of the time that's useless because it starts with, watch this on Egghead. So I don't even like that. And on the search page, it just shows the subtitle, which this one doesn't even do. So yeah, I like having just the subtitle. It's also way big, and there are only like 7 per page, and then you have to go to the next page. You're like, oh, it's not on this page, next page, and you spend, and it's even buggy. So I actually had somebody contribute something, and I guess I didn't review it well enough. So yeah, this is just such a pain. I don't like it at all, and we're gonna get rid of it. So yeah, the create pages stuff is what what creates the page 4 and 5 and 8, and so on and so forth. So I deleted all that code for that, and now I'm just going to turn this page into what this is rendering for us, and it's going to be much better. And in fact, I feel like I should have, this should be updated by now. I might have a problem with my Gatsby Cloud deploy. I'm using Gatsby Cloud to deploy this because they don't time out after 20 minutes. I need to figure out why my thing is taking so long to build. Yeah, it's such a pain. Yeah, this one, oh shoot. I had one yesterday that timed out after an hour and a half. And this one is already at an hour. And the one that timed out after an hour and a half has no business taking that long because all I did was add somebody to the README. So I don't know. The build of my website is just destroying my life. I don't like it. Oh, actually, no, we've already got this. Okay, so one thing. Well, I've got my GraphQL thing up, and that's what I wanted to bring up because pull this up over here. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. I'm expecting somebody to come and help me figure out why I'm not getting nearly as fast internet as what I should be. And so I've got my Ring doorbell video right here on my phone because I don't want to have to like rush or whatever. So I may have to rush out of here at some point. They should be here anytime between now and in the next 2 hours. And so I'm just supposed to sit here and wait. And that's just what we do. Okay, cool. So we've got search. Oh yeah, there's no export. Export default blog screen. Okay, and I need to get the GraphQL tag. That and search, return, search, and blog posts result. Or actually it'd be result.blog posts. And then also, yeah, so the thing that I'm wondering about is here, and let's just copy all this stuff. And this will be content writing blog. And that is really the only difference. We'll just rename this writing blog screen. Save that. Okay. So coming back here, each one of these blog cards, we take the site URL and then just do slug. But I feel like I should have something in GraphQL that will just give me the full URL so I don't have to construct that myself. And so I can just have that on the blog post. And if I don't have that, then I'm going to add that to my schema. And I don't want to look through the code, so I'm just going to copy this query right here, paste it in there, and then we're going to just comment out that because I don't have those shortcuts or whatever you call fragments. Yeah. Okay, but let's see what else we have on our front matter, or actually not our front matter, but our fields. Here we go. Yeah, we just have the slug. Oh, that's our filter. Yeah, I don't want the filter. I want edges, fields, slug, redirects, published, no footer. Oh, probably should filter out things that say they're not published. Yeah, that was my mistake. Published, not equal to false. Man, this thing is so awesome. Thank you. So I'll run that. I don't really have anything that's not published. You know what? I feel like, no, I do have one thing that's not published, and that's my, whoops, front matter placeholder, published, false. So that's not showing up. This post is a ghost. That shouldn't show up on here. Yeah, okay. So I don't know. I guess I have that. Sort. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got that filter already. What happened to the filter in here? Filter. That's strange. Okay, well, we'll just turn that back on then, I guess. Okay, whatever. Prettyfy. I guess that's pretty then. I don't think so, but that's okay. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna do here Oh, it looks like my Ring doorbell thing doesn't just stay open all the time, which is too bad. I probably will just have to wait for the notification when they walk up to the door, and then I'll be like, ah, goodbye. So, sorry if I end up doing that. Okay. Hold on. Oh, because I commented something out, and then I made some changes, and now it's gone. But that's okay. I mostly just want to add a new field. So let's go to our Gatsby node. Fields. Page path. Oh, no, that's not what I'm looking for. Here we go. Create node field. So we have the ID published, the title, author, description, slug, date, banner, banner credit, categories, got an edit link, no footer, is writing, is workshop, is scheduled, is podcast. And let's create, where's the slug? Full URL. Or maybe just call it URL. Production URL. There you go. And that will be a combination of the slug and the site URL. Okay, and where do we get the site URL? We're going to need to get it from parent.name. I mean, I could just write it out, but I want it to come from the config. Well, we'll just pull it straight from the config then. In fact, we probably are already importing the config. Nope, we are not doing that. Interesting. All right. Well, we'll pull in the config. Config equals require, or nope, it's just going to be config website. And then I'm going to come back down here, the config.URL. I'm pretty sure that'll work. You just check that URL, boom, there it is. And we need to add a slash path.join. I don't know. No, that probably won't work. You run that on Windows and you get the slash in the wrong direction. Okay, I just noticed there are people asking questions and I like to respond if I can. So, hi Ken, off-topic question. Do you still give online workshops? Yes, I do. I just haven't scheduled any recently because I've been really busy, but I do plan on doing more online workshops eventually. What time do these streams start? Literally found out about two of them 2 minutes ago while listening to a podcast and saw it was live. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, so subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the bell, and you'll get a notification. And it looks like Marco tried to say that, and for some reason it was held for review. So I'm going to show that comment now. And I don't have a scheduled time. I just do it whenever I'm up and going and working on something that I feel like is more than totally uninteresting. Yeah. It doesn't take a lot of work for me to set it up, but it does take some work to like pull down the green screen and turn on this light and all that stuff. So path POSIX join. Oh, nice. Thanks, Hawking. Path POSIX join. Yep, that should work. Then I don't need to put it in a template literal, and I don't need to worry about if one day we change the site URL to include a slash at the end or anything like that. How can I contact you about workshops? So if you want to just be notified of when I schedule a workshop, like you say, hey, I want to learn about asynchronous JavaScript, then you can type in your information in here. That will add you to my newsletter and also tag you as somebody interested in this. So you get a special discount if I ever schedule it or when I do. If you want to schedule like a private workshop for your company or something, then you go to About and Contact and then choose Enterprise Workshop Inquiry as your email type and send me an email. And that is a great thing to do, and then we'll work through the logistics on that. Kent, not a question, but I got my team on board with testing library after a year of suggestion. Whoa! Thank you for your blog posts, which gave me talking points. You're welcome, Manny. Congratulations. Everyone give this person a standing ovation. I will stand. Very well done. It is not easy. Some people are just so steeped in their implementation detail testing ways. So good job. Okay, let's see if this works. We save that. Does Gatsby do anything when I save this file? No, it looks like not. Is unfortunate. So we're going to restart, and hopefully it doesn't take too long. It often does. And so while that's happening, I'm going to just assume this exists, and we're going to come back to I'm going to work on just the blog first. So let me just get rid of that, and then I'll copy everything over. Okay, so then we are going to do this. And actually, I don't think that we'll need the slug once we have... Oh, no, we will want the slug for the link. Okay. Yeah, we just want the production URL for the copy. And actually, you know what? It occurs to me that I don't really want that. Instead, what I think I'm going to want is... No, that's what I want. I'll do the production URL for the copy. Yep. Okay, so we're going to keep that. We're going to save it, and then we're going to come over here, and we'll grab that blog post, and we grab the production URL for this. We'll put it in our write text thing to copy to the clipboard. We no longer need the site URL, which is awesome. And that means we no longer need it there, which means we no longer need this result, which is great, which means we probably don't need the static query thing anymore. Yeah, or the GraphQL import. Nice. Look at that cascading effect. Good job. Okay, so let's try this again. Run this with, or actually we'll just refresh. Then we'll say production URL. Hit that. We've got our production URL right there. Boom. Hot dog. Except it's going the wrong way. Rats. So I think we want the other direction / and actually it occurs to me that yeah, this is not what we want. You know what we want is the mobile view, not that. Okay, URL. So if we pass in https kentcdodds.com/blog, and actually this is the wrong address. Oh no, that's the right address. That's fine. Okay. New URL, and then so here's our production URL, and it's not /blog, it's just that production URL dot href, or no, what am I looking for? Just look at this. I want path name. There we go. Production URL dot path name equals the slug, which will, what is the slug here? Yeah, okay, so blog foo bar, and then production URL dot toString. And what if I change it to not have the / it adds the / for me. Awesome. So I don't need to worry about whether I have a /, and that's the whole reason for this. So instead of this, we're going to say new URL, and you know what? Let's not assume it's global. Let's grab URL from from require URL, and in fact, I think you need to destructure that. We'll find out if it blows up. URL, new URL with that, and then we're gonna say dot. Well, here let's to site. Or what is the word I'm looking for? Yeah, site URL. The capitalize or not capitalize? I don't know. Site URL. Or here, let's see, production URL. We'll call it that. And then path name is lug. And then we'll do toString here. Save that. We don't get this to be rerun, which actually is pretty surprising to me. I would expect that to rerun automatically. Or maybe I don't have to do anything and it just updates behind the scenes and it doesn't show anything. That would be cool. But yeah, alas, doesn't look like that's well, maybe it is. I don't know. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. So this is going, it's in progress, but let's just try anyway. Nope, failed to fetch. Fine, we have to wait for it to run all the queries and whatever it's doing. Come on. Sometimes when I'm on the computer, I'm like, come on, and I move it with my cursor, hoping that maybe, just maybe, it'll push the needle, but it never does. Computers don't care. They're going to take as long as they're going to take. And yeah, it looks like my build timed out again. Sure wish I knew why. See if we can look at the log. There's nothing in the log. Oh, we're waiting for logs. Okay. Well, okay, so this is back. Let's hit go. And the production URL looks fantastic. Very good. And so now we can rely on that. Here we've got our production URL for the blog screen. And we're passing the blog post. We pull off all those things. And I think actually that should be enough. So let's take a look at localhost 8000 blog. Boom. Look at that thing. Search blog posts. Look at all those blog posts. Don't worry, I tried this on mobile and it's lickety split fast. So don't worry about it. It's fine. Wow. That kind of messes up things a little bit. But I like that image, so I'm going to leave it the way it is. Okay, let's make sure that we can copy the URL. Click that, copied, boom, there it is, and it's there. It worked. Awesome. So we're done here. Assuming that my search or my redirect works properly, which is kind of hard to test. So another thing somebody gave me feedback on this is they didn't realize that you can do a search here for a tag. You'll notice that there's no text in here that says the word performance. Whoops. But it shows up because this has a category of performance. And so I'm kind of thinking I should probably put some buttons here for all the different categories. And what that would do is it would just like pre-fill the search with that. Maybe. What would be cool is if I, like, on every space, it did an individual search and it would like merge all of those, because I'd want to be able to say performance and then fix, and that should show up, or this one should show up for that. So maybe I'll add that really quick, and then I can add the little buttons that'll add search parameters and stuff. And so what I think I'll do is we'll do one search for the whole string, and those will get prioritized. So anything that matches really well with that will get prioritized, I think. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure out what order to sort these in. And then we'll do another search for each individual word in the string. So if there is a space in multiple words, then we'll do an additional search for each one of those. And then we'll merge it together nice and neat. And we'll do all of that hard work in our web worker, which is what's doing all this fanciness. So we're going to do it this way. So we're going to take search and sort, match, sorter, search and sort with blog posts, the search and the options. Okay. Items, search, options, and we'll just do items search options, and then results for all full text results is that we'll return the full text results, combined results. So const combined results, a new set. Ooh, that's fancy. That way we can not worry about unique elements, which is, yeah, that's awesome. So array.from, because we want to send back an array, not a set. And in fact, I don't know if you can communicate with a set over web workers. So we'll just do it as an array. And we're using workerize, which is doing all this like serialization of stuff for us, which is awesome. So let me just, yeah, that's okay. Hold on a second. Let me see something really quick. Just want to okay. Cool. Cool. All right. Got a couple questions. Would be cool to be able to pin them and drag them to a reading list. What? Scope creep. No, that's actually a great idea. Maybe one day. That would be fun. Search, do you use backend for that? Are you using Elasticsearch? No, I'm not. And I would say that's like overkill, unless I wanted to be able to allow people to search like the contents of the blog post, which may be useful. And if I wanted to do that, you know what I would use? Algolia. I would use Algolia because what is their pricing model? I'm curious. Maybe I will add this. I think actually Joel Hooks, I think he uses Algolia, maybe. DSL. Oh, maybe not. I think this looks like it's a client-side thing. But yeah, I think that would be an interesting thing. Free forever for small personal projects, non-commercial use. I don't know if my stuff counts as commercial. Probably not. I don't know. Yeah, probably not. It's all open source. I mean, I link to things where people can buy stuff. 50,000 operations a month. Probably, I don't think people would search that much. How much does it cost? $29 a month? I could probably do that if people really used it a lot. But yeah, right now, all I'm doing is the title, description. In fact, I can show you. Here are my options. So we've got the title. We search on the title, and then categories and keywords, descriptions, and the excerpt, which is like the first 200 characters or something like that. Yep, and that's how that works. Okay, cool. So yeah, I feel like I was distracted and I wanted to check on something, and now I forgot what it was. So okay. I don't know how many times I've updated my email with React status, but it's too many. So I'm going to reach out to Peter and be like, hey, Peter, And he'll probably be like, Kent, stop bothering me. You should just unsubscribe and then resubscribe with your email that you want. That's probably what I'll do. Okay, anyway, so now I should probably write a test for this. Let's write a test. Come on, let's do that. We're going to add a test. And we'll do match order worker.js. I can iterate faster with the test. I love doing TDD with pure functions like this one. So match or custom sorter from match sorter worker, and then test combines search results for multiple words. Okay, so here are my items. We'll have it needs to be a collection of objects that have multiple fields. So here, let's do something that like will make sense as I'm reading it. So like some data set. I don't know. We got name Bob. Bob the builder. There we go. And the occupation builder. No. Here, let's just do blog post title. How to fix async category home improvement. See, we're gonna do home, but that's not in the title, so we should get that back. And so I want to be able to say home and then fix, and that should get me back this item. Whereas today, currently, it does not, because if you said home fix, then that matches neither one of those things individually. This might be a useful feature within Match Sorter, and as the maintainer of Match Sorter, I could maybe do that. But I don't think I want to do that right now. I feel like that would add a level of complexity I'm not ready to build into Match Sorter, even though it would be really cool. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and this one's gonna be, you know what, this is all I need. Let's just do that one. And then we can add another test case if we want to do more. So custom sorter, and here's our items, and here's our, oh, we don't want the default. We want search and sort. Yep. Search and sort with our items, and then what comes next? Come on, IntelliSense. There we go. The search. So fix home. And our options, key, I can't remember. Yeah, keys. And we'll do title, keys, title, and category results. And we'll expect results to equal items. Okay, cool. And that's going to fail because we get nothing back. And now we can make this new set. And if, here, and actually we'll do the new set with full text results. Here, you know what? We don't need to do this. Put that right there. And yeah, let's see, we were going to do for goodness sake, individual word results. Or actually, well, I want the full text results to come first. No, we can do it this way. We can do it this way. This will work. So we'll do const searches equals search, and then search lit by space. We'll spread that. There we go. Searches dot map flat map. Is that what that does? I can hear my wife playing the flute, and it warms my heart. She loves the flute, but she hasn't played in a long time. And then she got into this group, and now she's playing all the time, and it's awesome. Okay, I think that'll work. Sweet, check that out. Can you believe that? That actually worked. That was so easy. Flat map, huh? Cool. All right. So if I refresh now, fix. Okay. F. Yeah, it's not sorting very deterministically, is it? I wonder why this one's showing up first. Oh, here it is, performance 4, right there. That's what's going on. So it's matching performance, matching 4. And this is why it might be nice to have it built into match sorter, which has all the rankings. Because what I'd like is I'd like it to say, I'd like it to kind of combine the rankings. So it's like, yeah, because it makes sense to me that we'd say, oh, this ranked really well for a category, so that's what we're going to treat that like this, and then we'll treat the rest of these as different words. I don't know. Let's see what this feels like. And actually, I'm kind of concerned that this is going to be a little slow too, because we're running match sorter, and match sorter is not the fastest tool in the shed. So whoa. Here we go. So the more I type, it's still matching for one word for each one of these things. And so I can still type like whatever useless garbage, and it sort of sorts, but it doesn't really sort it very well. So yeah, that's no good. That's not gonna be good. So we want to make it here, test returns nothing if any of the words return nothing. I think that's what I want. Let's see. Fix home, blah. And the result should be empty. Results equals, and we're not going to flat map. Just do a regular map. I think I'm gonna, let's just do a for of. Is that's for in? No, for of, for in, for forever. I don't know, for each. That's an array, for of. I think it's for of. That makes sense. Okay, so then we're gonna get our term or term search. We'll call it search, and we'll rename the parameter. For our search of searches, search string. And then we'll say match sorter. I just got a text. The tech is on the way. They'll arrive soon. Boy, they have called me and they have texted me and they have just like, they are desperately trying to get out of this appointment. It's crazy. Every single text or interaction that I've had is like, are you sure you still need this visit? Well, I'll show you I still need it. Watch this. Fast.com. I should, wow, that like is pretty fast, but I should be getting twice that. That's what I'm paying for. And like every time I run this test, it's like, zoom, and then it goes down. So yes, this is the problem they're supposed to fix. And I realize that I am, like, I'm whining about 350 megabits, but like I'm paying for more, and so I should be getting what I'm paying for. And I need it because I do stuff like this. So, okay, here we've got our match sorter with the items, the search, and the options. We need to spell items correctly, otherwise it won't work. And we'll call this our search result. And we'll say if there's search result dot length is less than 1, then we'll return an empty array. We'll do a quick exit. Otherwise, we'll let our results equal this, and or actually we'll just do const, and then we'll do results push. And actually I always forget this, but you've got var x equals this thing and x dot push I there. I'm pretty sure that I'll just push an array. Yeah. Okay, nested array. So what we need to do is push dot 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 the search results. Except you need to spell it right. Result. There we go. And then we'll return an array from a set of that results. And okay, that did not work. Blah, did blah match anything? Oh, that was the first one that's failing. Okay, good. That's why we write tests. Fix home. Those both match, so it should not be failing. Let's take a look here. Search result. That's interesting. Search. Searches. Okay. We have fix home, and then fix home, return nothing. Rats. That makes sense. Okay, so the search string is special. That's what we're gonna do. So we'll say const all results equals match sorter with the items, the whole search string, and the options. And actually, we'll just call that, yeah, we'll have that be all results, and then we'll call this all results. There we go. And then we can just say, and in fact, we'll just do this. Don't need a variable for that. Sweet. Save that. Boom. We got the test passing. And now we can take a look at what things look like here. That didn't bode well. Okay. Blah. Blahs. B L A S H. Wait, where's the H? B L A H S. There we go. Ah, very good. Okay. But I can still feel it's kind of janky. Production. Code sandbox. Code. I don't know what the category for this one is, but React tips. Stupid. What? There's no way. Stupids matches stuff? Matches one thing. That's funny. Well, that was kind of stupids. That is so strange. That should not be coming back because this word. Well, time to debug. Yeah, let's put a debugger right here. Pop that open. I should put this over on the right. I was doing it for videos that I was making, but now I don't want that. Okay, so, okay, here we go. So, let's add a conditional breakpoint here. Search is stupid. That's a mean word. I don't normally use that word. Okay, so here we go. Search result for that. Oh, we get the Babel thing back. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so I need ASDF. GH. Wow. ASDF. Okay, I'm thinking that I need to increase the threshold for when we're just doing individual words. The threshold has to be yeah, okay, let's take a look at match sorter. I love jumping into the stream and hearing much more time. Why is that happening? Yeah, well, Nate, I am not as smart as you apparently think that I am. I'm the guy who just tested whether you can push an array onto another array, and of course you can, but it doesn't spread them like I was thinking maybe it was, and that's why I had to do it this way. So, yeah, anyway, here we have case sensitive equals. We just have an equals, starts with, word starts with, contains, and I think we're getting matches on the simple match, which is like very generous, like allows you to skip words and stuff. I'm kind of thinking that the lowest or the threshold should be, yeah, it should be even better, more than contains. It probably should be word starts with. Yeah. Word starts with. Okay. So what's the rank? Word starts with. There we go. Teach me how to look smart then. Here's what you do. You force yourself to give a talk somewhere. You study up a lot so that you give that talk. And now everybody assumes that not only do you know everything that you studied and you literally just told them everything you know about it, but you know also like way deeper into that and other tangentially related things. And this is why you go home for the holidays and your family's like, hey, fix my phone or my printer and stuff. Because they just assume that because you do computer stuff, that means that you are really good with all technology things. So anyway, I don't know. That's kind of what I do. It works out pretty well. Okay, so this means that we're going to take all of the keys that they specify, and we need to specify a threshold to be a higher threshold when we're doing just the individual word. So, yeah, match sorter rankings coming from match sorter. Yeah, okay. Rankings. And then we need to see. All right, and we're gonna actually make the searches variable here again because I don't want to bother doing all this stuff if we don't have searches length is less than 2. Then we'll return all results. Okay, so exit early. Otherwise, searches. We've got words here. And in that case, we need to get our word individual word options. And that's going to be the same as the options. options. Except for the keys, it's going to be options.keys dot map key. And if the key is string, then we'll assign the key to an object that has, find it, has a key property. And then the key threshold and max ranking, we'll set both of those. Yeah, key threshold equals rankings dot starts with, word starts with what I wanted, and max ranking. So even if it's even if it matches exactly, no, actually I think it's okay. If it matches exactly, then we want it to be up higher. Okay, so that's fine. And I've got, oh, I got to return stuff. Return key. People are going to hate me for that, but that's okay. I don't want to mutate the key that they give me though. That would be bad. So let's do, let's just return key, dot key, and we'll just override the threshold. There we go. Wonder if I can one line that thing. Ooh, look at that. Fancy. Our test still pass. What up? Probably should have written a test for the thing we're testing for right now. But that didn't look good either. ASDF. I guess things do match ASDF. Let's just find out. ASDF. E. Okay, only one matches. There, good. That's good news. Okay, so we're going to say fix performance. So just write what you want to do. And then, actually, I think the next thing we should do is we should sort them. So match sorter does like some really logical sorting that makes a lot of sense. But what's happening here is it's saying none of these things match both of those words. And so then we take a step back. Oh, and actually, you know what? We got to fix this. My bad. Got to actually pass that. Okay. Fix performance. Oh, now that's interesting. Performance. Oh, fascinating. Something's messed up. Oh, they've arrived. All right, I gotta peace out. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will do more of this later, probably live streaming. Bye.